there specific areas you feel like you guys can make strides just with games, walkthroughs, reads?
Yeah, a lot. We are able to slow down a little bit when it comes to it's when you're practicing, guys want to compete most of the time. You know, they don't want there to be a pause in practice and we're going to stand around and kind of walk through that stuff. So beginning of practice, that's usually kind of when I introduce new things or walk through things detailed. And then as practice goes, that's when we kind of pick up the pace and try to keep pace in the practice just so we don't have lulls where now when we're not practicing as much and we're doing more walkthroughs and we're doing more like shoot-arounds, then we can kind of slow down and talk about, okay, for 10 minutes, these are your reads on this play. And it is more detailed, it is slower, it is a way to get better organized, and via film, via those types of situations, we can get a little bit more organized and hopefully cut down on some of the mistakes that we've been making.
Stephen, KPJ talked about being kind of a traditional point guard versus more just being himself, a guy who can get a bucket or set somebody else up. How does that mentality help him moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't try to put himself in any kind of box. He should just play and let his talents flourish, and finding the balance between being a scorer and a facilitator is hard, especially when you've been a scorer your whole life. And he is slowly but surely starting to get it. You're seeing his turnovers come down. You're seeing him make better decisions. You're seeing him attack the rim a little bit more instead of kind of being in that in-between area. So my message to him is always just play your game and we'll work around all of that other like detail type stuff. And like I said, his turnovers are coming down and it is looking like he is embracing the challenge of finding that balance.
Coach, when you look at the last game against Phoenix, you guys had a 9-point lead and was playing well. How much did that carry over? How much did you bring that to the table for tonight's game?
Bring quite a bit. We did play well at Phoenix and had a few breakdowns, and they got going in transition due to our turnovers, and they were getting transition threes. Booker, I think, hit a couple transition threes, and then Shamet actually got going from three as well as a result of their pace up the floor. Their pace was a result of our turnovers. So limiting the turnovers is going to be a huge key for us tonight. But we do take a lot of good things from the last time we played them, and we showed them today. We showed them before our walkthrough some of the things that we did last time, and then we'll show them pregame as well.
You mentioned he's done a good job attacking the basket. In general, you guys shoot more near the basket than any team. You shoot free throws, getting 30 open or wide open threes again. You encouraged that you're getting shots you would normally want, or is it a concern that hasn't been a solution? What do you go to if that's not the shot?
Now, we have a way to play, and it is a proven way to play as far as getting to the rim, getting to the free throw line, getting open threes, and we're sticking with it. I mean, the turnovers have been really the biggest issue, and the missing of the free throws have been a big issue. But if you think about a young team, like regardless of this season, if you come into this season, you would think, you know, turnovers might be an issue. And with our group, they have been. So last game we had 13, and we still got to the free throw line. We still had a bunch of open threes that we didn't make, but I do think it's a good recipe for success moving forward.
So what do you say? Those shots
the shots
make
are
them
fun.
go in?
No, I say have confidence in the work that you put in and keep creating great shots. If we keep creating great shots, I mean, if you're getting great shots, then you got to think that they're going to go in. You got to believe that they're going to go in. And I believe in this group. So that's what I say.